If you're currently living in the Phoenix metro area and you've ever considered relocating, then grab your drink of choice. I've got my coffee here from Dutch, and we're going to be talking about why you should leave Phoenix in this video. So let's get to it. Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Braiden. I'm a real estate agent here in the Phoenix Northwest Valley. I'm on a team with my mom. We are the Desert Charm Living real estate team with HomeSmart, and we are going to share all about the Phoenix lifestyle and real estate updates for you here on this channel. So if you haven't already, please hit subscribe. I'm releasing new videos every single Saturday. Okay, so you might be thinking, you're a real estate agent. Don't you want me to live here in Phoenix? And sure, if that's what you want, then that's what I'm here to do. But let's talk about the other side of the coin. Let's talk about the cons of living in Phoenix and what's happening within our city. And maybe this will help you if you've been thinking about relocating and moving to a different area. So let's get to it. The first thing is the relocation that's happening. Phoenix is growing rapidly, and we are a major metropolitan city, and some people might not like that. I know I've got 2 young kids, and since having them, I've been thinking that maybe we want to raise our kids somewhere a little bit smaller. I mean, I grew up in Glendale, and Glendale has over 1 million people on its own. That's not small by any means. And in the past, when I've talked to people from other parts of the country, they've not thought of Phoenix as big as it is, but we have been in the top 3 for inbound state relocation for quite some time over the past few years. So Phoenix is growing rapidly. And you know, when I went to real estate school, they were talking about Phoenix expanding into one big megapolis, a lot like LA, between Tucson all the way up through Prescott. And if you think about that, it sounds a bit crazy. That is a long-term project, but that is very much what we are going to. If you notice how the building is going, really far out because there's nowhere else to build within the city. You've got very limited, lots and land available, and that is very expensive. And the farther out you go, you can build a little bit more affordably in comparison to the rest of the prices. So that is where Phoenix is going. If you're not wanting to live in a large city, then you might want to relocate because Phoenix is getting too big for you. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some people love it, some people don't. And that might be a good consideration for you if you've been thinking about relocating and you say, you know what, I'm ready to move to something smaller, slower paced, and just, not quite so many people, then maybe that's a good option for you. If you don't like dealing with road rage, getting flipped off, or getting tailgated while you're driving, you might want to leave Phoenix. Our Phoenix drivers seem to have become so aggressive, and the speeding is unreal. If you're in another state, you might be thinking that I'm crazy right now, but the aggressive driving has become so crazy here. I try to drive safe, and when you're on the 101, the freeway, one of the local freeways here, and you're driving 75 when it's 65, and you're getting tailgated or passed and then flipped off because people think you're going slow, it's like, this is not a rare occurrence. This is often. You might want to leave Phoenix if you're not up for that, because everyone is in such a hurry here. People are pissed off because it's friggin' hot, and if you don't want to deal with that, then you might want to leave Phoenix, because I think this is just coming with the city life and the amount of people being in a rush to get where they need to go, and there's people everywhere and the traffic is bad, and so yeah, I think that the aggressive driving is becoming a part of Phoenix culture. I don't know if that's even the right thing to say, but it's becoming a real problem, and it's making it, sometimes I'm getting nervous to drive, or I just don't even want to deal with it because people are so aggressive. And I've got kids, I don't want to get speeding tickets. That is just the kind of person that I am. I like to try to stay within the rules as much as possible for the most part, but yeah, if that's you don't want to be driving like a crazy person, then I would say you might want to think about leaving Phoenix. That could be a good reason. If you hate constant construction, then this could be a good reason for you to leave Phoenix. With all the expansion and development going on, it seems that Phoenix is constantly under construction. We've had so many major freeway construction projects going on over the last 5 to 10 years. The streets that are constantly being upgraded or widened, or they're redoing things because a neighborhood or a commercial development is going in. This is constant, and this is, I would like to say that it's going to come to an end, but as Phoenix expands outwards, I don't think that it's going to, because we have to do those construction projects or do that maintenance and do everything to allow for that development to happen. And it's annoying. I don't know if every other place has construction going on, but it just seems, you hit construction here, okay, you're driving, hit construction here, hit construction here. It just seems that it's never ending at this point. And they're doing all the projects all at one time. I really think it's because we're expanding so quickly that it has to all be done to allow for it. But yeah, if you're not a fan of construction, then maybe you want to hightail it out of here and go somewhere where they're not doing construction projects 24/7. If you want a true neighborhood community, then this is another reason why you might want to leave Phoenix. Phoenix is not known for being the nicest city, and I actually had watched a video some years back, I think I was in college, about the nicest states and the meanest states, and Arizona was high on that mean state list. At the time, I was kind of surprised. I think I just was maybe a little bit naive, but I have clients that move here from out of state, and they tell me, Braiden, we've never met our neighbors, or like, they don't look at us, they don't want to say hi, they don't want to wave back to us, they drive into their garage, shut their door, and like, we never see them. And unfortunately, this is all too common. I think that with Phoenix becoming so fast-paced and it's so hot outside, that people just, they're in a hurry, they're hot, they don't want to deal with it, and they're maybe a little bit grumpy. Yeah, I don't know. I think that if you want that neighborhood community feel, I think you're gonna have to really, really seek it out. You're gonna have to go create it if you want it in your neighborhood, and not through like a church or an organization or a club or something like that. And you may not get the result that you're wanting. A couple of years ago, 2 years ago, my husband and I, we went and visited South Carolina, and even just, we noticed a difference just, going out to eat, with talking with, the people around us at the tables. And we were like, wow. And our server was so nice. And just, there was hospitality. And, I can't say that's the same for every single state, but I don't think that you find that very often in Phoenix. And so that could be a good reason if you're kind of looking for that true community neighborly feel. If you don't want to risk overheating, heat stroke, getting sunburned every single time you step outside, for half the year, then you might want to leave Phoenix. Obviously we know it's hot here in Phoenix, but a lot of people, I think, underestimate our heat, the sun, how intense it is, how, if you are driving, you can get a sunburn on your arm. I'm pretty sure the left side of my body is way more tan than the right side when I'm driving for showings and appointments in the summer. And it really is, quite intense. If you're looking for multiple seasons, or even you just want a cooler summer, or you want to be really close to the water so that even if it is summer, you can escape the heat pretty easily, then that could be another reason why maybe you decide, what, we're gonna go somewhere else. We're gonna leave Phoenix and we're gonna try a new area, a new location with, a different scenery, different seasons, and just a different lifestyle. That could be a really good reason, and I think that's valid. The heat is pretty intense, and depending on, your ability to stay hydrated and healthy during the summer, some people really struggle with it, especially if you have any kind of medical condition. Sometimes that makes it harder. So yeah, if you're looking for a different lifestyle and a change of scenery, then that might be a good reason to try to look at living outside of Phoenix, or even Arizona. So this video might have come off a little bit sarcastic, maybe a little dramatic, but I do think that there's truth to it. There are pros and cons to living everywhere, obviously. But if you are a Phoenix resident and you're thinking that, yes, you may really want to consider leaving the Phoenix area, whether that's moving to a different part of Arizona or you want to move out of state completely, I would love to do a free consultation with you. I work with a lot of relocation clients, and most of the time that is inbound relocation clients, but I know how big of a process that is, and I would love to get you connected with the right people and the resources in the area that you're looking to move. That is one of the things that I do. I'm actively networking and working with other referral partners and agents across the country and even some outside of the US, so that if the time comes that you need to move, that I have someone that is going to take care of you and make sure that you have the best transition possible. So you can call me or text me, or you can send me an email, and we will get you connected, get you started with a free consultation, no pressure anytime, and make sure that you're taken care of when you're moving, whether that's out of Arizona, out of Phoenix, or into Phoenix and the Arizona areas. So thank you so much. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and you know what, comment down below and tell me which one of these that you thought was the funniest. There is some truth to some of them, but you know, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm releasing new videos every single Saturday talking about the Phoenix Northwest Valley lifestyle and also some occasional real estate updates. And I want to make sure that you never miss a video and get the updates and the information that you need. So hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next video.